Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and today this is going to be one interesting video, so I hope you guys are ready. So today, jumping in, I want to make myself some seeds. Some aluminium, unobtainium, and vibranium seeds. We're going to get this all set up, but first, I unfortunately have to do a little bit of botania, but luckily for you, I am not going to be doing all of it on camera. Most of it will be done off camera, and oddly enough, I am actually live streaming this at the moment. Like, if you haven't already checked out my Twitch live streams, you should do so. It is, of course, twitch.tv/Chosen Architect, where right now everyone is watching me actively record this video. So, pretty interesting. And if you want to join in on those shenanigans, of course, you can find me Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, starting around 10 Central Daylight Standard Time or Central Daylight Savings Time. It changes every few months. Anyways, yeah, we're going to be diving right into Botania. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I need to kind of just get the portal going. So with Botania, of course, that involves getting the living glimmering wood. We need 3 of these. We're also going to need the main frame and all of our living wood planks. Now, the reason I'm making this stuff is because we need to make the magical soil to put underneath the soil of our aluminium seeds to be able to get these going, like all these different seeds. And these seeds are definitely going to be needed later on. So underneath this, you can see it requires Gaia Spirits and also Insanium. Gaia Spirits, however, we have to defeat the Gaia Guardian. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this set up, as you guys have seen it in many episodes in the past. And then we're going to get to fighting this Gaia Guardian. All right, so after getting all the stuff prepped up for Botania, we are now about to fight the Gaia Guardian. Now, this guy may seem a little bit powerful, and there are multiple ways of killing this thing. A lot of people were recommending using the mob crusher to do it. I'm going to do it by hand and test out my armor, test out our gear, test out all this cool stuff, and see how this is gonna go. We should be able to handle this with ease. We have Vorpal on our sword. Shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. However, I do need to get my Apotheosis charms, which I think are actually in my bag. Other than that, we're good to go. Oh yeah, we're locked and loaded. Let's spawn this guy in. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Vorpal sword. We're going to see how this rips through this guy. Oh man, that Vorpal. Oh, we got to go through the phase. I was hoping we could one phase this, but no. I think the next time we'll probably try the mob crusher, but I still want the drops myself. Ugh. Easy, easy. The sword doesn't even make it hard. Doesn't even make it hard at all. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. I have had it one phased doing this. You just have to get lucky when your Vorpal hits. Your Vorpal hits at that part, and you'll be good. And oh yeah, all of our stuff dropped. Perfect. Okay. So with the Gaia Spirits, we are going to be using this. I need to get myself another piece of Terra Steel, but we're going to be going after this guy again. What do we get in our shader grab bag? That's always something nice to check out. Hopefully it's the I think I already have the N7 one. Ooh, it's the ancient one. Masterwork. I'm kind of interested actually to see what this one looks like. All right, so after fighting that guy, we now have our Gaia Spirits, and we can use our Gaia Spirits to go ahead and make the next tier. And pretty much it's going to go just as similar as the other one. I think there's like a couple different types of phase things that it does, but all the same. All the same. We're going to hopefully, if we can one phase this, that'd be awesome. I don't see it happening, though. Come on. Why are we even taking damage? The wither effect that's not technically hitting us? We one-phased it. Oh my god. Yeah, that's how you definitely want to do it. So you can get yourself the Dice of Fate. You get your runes. Very nice. What do we get out of our dice? Well, it's kind of nice. It's a food that you can infinitely eat so long as you have mana, but we never take... we don't lose hunger anymore, so not really useful to us. But the useful thing is definitely getting these Gaia Spirits, because to be able to make this soil, we need Gaia Spirits ingots. And so that is going to be definitely something we need to work towards. Also, making Terra Steel, I wonder how hard it is to make these seeds. Oh, that's super easy. We're definitely going to be making these seeds. So let's go ahead and get this seed made. I went ahead and made the Terra Steel, and then we have our Gaia Spirits. It's only going to take 4 of each. Let's go ahead and toss the seed in. I went ahead and swapped this out. Somebody said you could just use a lever. I don't know how that's going to affect the output, though. Probably completely stop up our hopper, but that's not a huge deal. Let's go ahead and throw these in. Still doing this all manually. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I feel like I'm... Wait, lava crystals were in here? Oh, wait, I didn't even put anything in. I didn't even know... Where did these lava crystals come from? Okay. Which ones have... That has Terra. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's really weird. And are these not working? Oh, wait, did that require Gaia? I didn't even look. No, it's just regular Terra with Gaia Spirits and the Prosperity. Ah, there it is. It just, I have particles were turned off, so I was like, didn't even see any particles. Well, there we go. Now I don't know if I need to plant this on something special. Maybe not. Watering can. I can try and get this to grow. Actually, what I can probably use to make this grow faster is just hit it with some fertilizer. Oh, this doesn't work, does it? Maybe the next year? So we can utilize this stuff. That definitely works. But that doesn't work on this crop. Or this crop. Grows crops instantly. But it's not growing that one instantly. This works, however. Weird. Alright, so I have now killed the Gaia Guardian about 6 times or so. I now have all of the relics that Botania offers. So Botania and relics. All of these I now have. You can probably see them right in here. I do have... the only one I don't have on me is Loki. I do have Thor and Odin's ring on me at the moment, which do provide some really awesome stuff. But chat, of course, as I'm streaming this, chat, let me know that, hey, you can try and use the Mob Crusher on this thing, and if this works, it's going to be crazy. So I wanted to make sure that I got all of the relics before automating the killing of some kind, even though Vasky absolutely hates the idea of automating bosses, including the Wither, and also the Gaia Guardian. So, yeah, this is definitely not something Vasky would enjoy, I don't think. But we can try it. Apparently, it will actually kill it. But hey, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and spawn the boss in. I have a couple here. What did I just throw out of my inventory? I shouldn't even have to hit it. I have this turned on. All you gotta do is flip the lever. It's now running. Also, this was a new setting. I don't remember seeing this. Consumes essence for looting. You can turn that on. It just won't generate essence. It'll just loot the mob. I don't know if the looting will affect this, but let's do this. This is supposed to be crazy. Will it work? Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, it definitely works. Oh my. So enough with the Botania stuff. I want to go back and talk a little bit about this. I did finally get enough resources to make a tier 1 apiary. And so now that we have a tier 1 apiary, we should be able to breed some more bees. Now, I already tested it out, breeding up a stone bee. And I do have the stone bees, so we can always duplicate bees, which is really, really nice. But, however, I do want to take that stone bee. Let's see, I think I put it... Bees... Where did I put the stone bee? Oh, no, wait, it's in a mob imprisonment tool. So, Industrial 4 going. I do have it somewhere. I am such a dork. All right, it was right above... It's right above this. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pop this out, and I'm going to go ahead and capture it with this. And then we'll use it right here because, I'll use it? Wait, where did it go? Pretty sure I just picked it up in a jar. Oh, there it went. So yeah, my eyes, I'm completely blind. Now, the apiary is pretty cool. You can put bees in here, and these bees basically work on the inside, I guess, and you can set up the inside for it. However, I'm just using this mainly for the breeding purposes. So now that we have a stone bee, I can take that stone bee and breed that with a quartz bee. And we have a chance of getting a couple of different types of bees from this, which is kind of cool. So for example, if I want to make an iron bee, this right here requires a quartz bee, a stone bee, and we have a 20% chance of getting an iron bee. But there's actually several different types that we can get from breeding. Notice we have a 20% chance to get a gold bee, 20% chance to get an aluminum bee, and vice versa. So the best thing to do is just put all of the items in here that you're going to need. And like, for example, just a few blocks of quartz and also a little of the hemp, which is going to be required for this breeding process. And then just give it a few jars. And this is going to take a little bit of time, and your output will end up being over here. So you'll have all of your different bee types over here, which is pretty cool. So much easier than breeding by hand. Now, keep in mind, there is a chance of a fail rate. A 60% chance of success, but there's also a fair amount there's 40% chance that it's going to fail. So after messing around with the bees, I have basically extended another room out. And I have it all ready and prepped. Basically, I just need to get the bees going. So with the bee breeding, you are able to use the accelerator. So the time in the bottle does work on that. And so if we take a look at the bees that I have, I did get a gold bee, a copper bee, we have an aluminum bee, and these were all generated from just feeding it the items and accelerating it, which was so nice that it can be accelerated. So we don't really, like, when it comes to breeding, we don't really have to wait a lot. We did, however, have a lot of misses. Like, there was a lot of empty jars that we had. But anyways, enough with that. We still need to go towards our goal that I definitely want to get by the end of the episode, and that's this right here. So these Aldomadium seeds apparently need this magical soil, so I was working towards getting this. It does need an overgrowth seed, which I don't know a good way of getting this, honestly. That is probably one of the bigger things. I don't remember the best way to get an overgrowth seed. I mean, other than the chest. Oh, I guess we get them from killing the Gaia Guardian then. I think that, yeah, that must come from the Gaia Guardian. Because we do have them. I guess that's where it came from. So, anyways, the magical soil. That is something that we're going to need. We need insanium blocks. It's going to be pretty easy to make. And then the Gaia. I did go ahead and kill a bunch of Gaia. So we have enough to be able to make all of that for this. So let's go ahead and just get all of our Aldomadium pulled out. And we're going to be able to convert this all over. So we have 60 of those. Hopefully we have enough for all this. And then we need unobtainium, which we have a bit more because we haven't used any of this. There we go. And vibranium, which we actually have the least amount of this. Okay. So we're going to take this to our 3 times ore processor and just let it have it. Basically, it's going to go through. I do have a little chest set up to be able to run this. We go down here and we pop this chest open down here. All I have to do is throw these in and they should work their way through the system. As you can see right now, they're going to work their way into everything else. And that's all going to end up down the line, and we're going to have 3 times the amount of this stuff. All right, so we're going to need some insanium, and we're going to end up needing 4, 4, and 4. There we go. That's going to give us enough to get all the seeds. And then vibranium. We're going to need the blocks for the Aldomadium. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Unobtainium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. And then vibranium. This is going to make it so much easier on us later on, having these seeds running. Oh, that way I don't have to just worry about it too much. Now, however, I don't know how much essence it takes to actually make. And it probably just makes a nugget, doesn't it? It just makes a nugget. So yeah, we're going to definitely want this running pretty quick to be able to get any useful amount out of it. Of course, just me working on other projects is going to give it enough time to generate. Okay, along with everything else that's running. So that should be good. I think the only thing in the center, right, we need is just the single prosperity. Right? That's, yep, all we need. Regular prosperity. So we have those going. I'm also going to need, I think, soil. The magical soil for them. This right here. We're going to need 3 pieces, and I think this goes under the soil, almost as if it was another block. And hopefully when we break it, it doesn't turn into regular soil. That'd be kind of unfortunate. We need Gaia Spirit ingots. So we also need Terra Steel. And luckily we made all that Terra Steel. So that's not hard at all to gather up. Alright, so we should be just about ready. We need 4 of those. Well, we need more than 4. That's just for 1. Then, there we go. So that's enough of that. And we also need Insanium for this as well. Ooh, I hope I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do. Perfect. So that's everything we're going to need. That works. All right, so we can go down here and get to crafting it all, right? So, for example, this one is going to be super simple. Throw that in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then vibranium. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm not seeing the craft, but it is there. Let me go into options. I have to change the video settings to put this to decreased. And I think that's the seed there. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to repeat the same process for all of these. But you're going to see this time we'll definitely have the particles. Maybe? I guess maybe it doesn't have particles. It's definitely chosen being chosen, you know. Not placing the seed. It actually does have particles. I just didn't put the seed in like a total dork I am. So for these seeds, I'm definitely going to use the Insanium farmland. That like is going to be the best thing to use for this. And then also put the magical soil underneath because it's apparently like a crux and it needs that. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to place the farmland down. I'm going to go ahead and just break this block here. The way I can get out. Go ahead and place down my Insanium farmland. Hop down here. Place these down. And I think that will work. And these should now grow. And work just fine, I think. I don't actually know if these were... I guess they were needed. They kind of show like they were needed. And... just give them some time to grow. I think. Otherwise, we're going to put them inside. Yeah, they're growing. So I've decided to sort of change up my setup here. Instead of having it planted over here, I think I'm going to have a super setup over here. And for this, I have the upgrade with a max 5 speed, but not with the range, so it can stay to this small area. And hopefully work a little bit faster, because it doesn't have to travel all over the place. And yeah, I'm going to try and get that placed up. But I'm also going to basically route all of that bone meal that we have everywhere else. All of this bone meal that's going to all of these other machines. Yeah, we're gonna change this, and I'm gonna have it basically routed all to that small room, which is going to grant us a lot more of any essence that we need a large quantity of quickly. So we should be able to just route all that bone meal there, and that should be a lot faster. I also decided to put some premium growth accelerators here, which we can just add more and more the further down it goes. It goes all the way up to like 60 something. I'm hoping this is going to go fast. Of course, once you get bone meal, it definitely will go faster. Look at that. So you can see it's definitely growing it pretty quickly. Once it kind of finds it, I guess. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that earlier was, yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. Okay, so that alone is pretty fast. All right, so let's go ahead and set this thing up. This is the same setup that I had before, where we're going to have a pipe going into that inner chest that is exclusively for our bone. And then just route everything to this. So in our ultimate pipes, throw that in there, and then I need to turn my bone meal back on. Let's go ahead and get our seeds. We need our unobtainium seed, and then we also need our vibranium seed. Let's go ahead and get those planted. And this setup, by the way, is exactly the same as all the other ones. as far as collection goes. And I think that should work. Definitely should. So all I have to do now is route the bone meal to our exporter. Tell it to export those items, and oh, this should be going pretty fast. As soon as I find it, it's over here. This should be speeding these things up incredibly quick. Yep, every time it basically makes a pass, as soon as it finds it, it insta-grows it. And it's not consuming that much bone meal to do this. There it goes. Wow, that was insane. It's... Alright, essence. Yeah, this is now generating a significant amount, and we can use this for whatever we want here. Wow. Okay, that's perfect. So, I still want to play around with the bees a little bit more, and I've kind of been trying to figure this out and see how this mutation stuff is going to work. I believe that the netherite bee, or I guess we could look at the gold bee. This bee right here has the ability to mutate. And you can see right here, it'll give a netherite spawn egg. However, I don't know if it's going to convert the block or the bee. We're kind of having a discussion in Twitch chat trying to figure this out. So I read the book, and the book does say that it's going to basically replace this, but I don't know how it's going to... I guess it just breaks it and spawns an item. We'll figure that out. What I'm going to do, though, is place blocks of netherite in here with the bees in here. And I guess see what happens. I'll just put this in and we'll spawn the bees. And I hope that it'll do that mutation of some kind. Maybe it'll happen quick. I don't really know. So 4 bees are in here. That's the max that the hive can support, by the way. I don't know if they also need the gold as well to also like pollinate. So I am going to throw in a gold block in here to allow them to pollinate. But the fact that there is that block there, that's what's got me kind of wondering what's going to happen. So it just happened. It literally just happened on stream. I watched the block disappear. It just completely took it. It just removed it. And so we now have the spawn egg. Yes! Oh, I'm glad it happened on camera. That's awesome. Yeah, it just literally just took the block. So... yeah, and basically I had to wait 1 night cycle for them to come out, and here we go. We have a spawn egg for it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so basically this means I need to kill the bee that I have here, and we now have a netherite bee. That's pretty awesome. And I'm so glad I was able to capture that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We got a lot done. It was absolutely ridiculous, all the stuff that we did. And this little experiment with live streaming while also recording is kind of interesting. I'm able to get like feedback right from you guys while I'm doing it. So I hope to see more of you guys in future live streams. I'm going to try and do this on Fridays and see how this works. And maybe eventually it might become a full-time gig. I don't know. But anyways, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And that is going to go to Bobby Mills. Thank you so much, Bobby Mills. And guys, if you want to become a Patreon yourself, I recommend checking the link down in the description below. That's where you're going to find all kinds of useful links, including the link to my Twitch live streams. But guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Of course, I will see you guys in the next episode, I hope. And as always, thanks for watching.